What is going on, guys? Carlos here from Live Gaming Paradise, and we are back again with another Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild tutorial, and this time we are doing a Parent's Love, and this one is in Tarrey Town as well, and it's the two missions that you get from Hagi. This video sounds similar. It's because, you know, this intro is quite good in explaining how to start the mission and where to pick it up from, that I used it once again, but you will see in a second that the video will change completely and it will be a different mission. So once you get into that shrine that I just went to, you need to jump off the cliff and go into Tarrey Town. There's a couple of statues here and they've got apples, so if you're short on them, come and pick them up. So you jump from here and you glide over to Tarrey Town, and this is exactly the same as what was on the previous video. But when we get to Tarrey Town, it's going to be a little bit different. But for the ones that haven't watched my previous video, they don't know where Tarrey Town is. So I needed to use some part of the video in order to get it because I was already there. So Tarrey Town is right here. If you want to refer to this video, watch the last one, and I will explain on basically that there's a lot to do in order to get this Tarrey Town, and you should be at the end of the game in order to do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and wait for nighttime. So at nighttime, mysteriously, it is night already. This fella, Hagi, he was sitting next to the cliff, and at about 9 o'clock at night, he will leave and he will go to his house. And this is how you find out which house is his. He lives there with his daughter and his wife. So once he goes into his house, then you follow him so you know exactly where it is. And we're going to eavesdrop on him. So we're going to go around the house. We don't go in there. We go right to the back of the house, and he's talking to his wife at the back of the house. And there's a window semi-opened. And this is where you pick up your mission. So she says about the cake, the monster cake that their daughter needs. And you feel obliged to go and make it for her. So the little girl can get out of bed and get a cure. So you need the monster cake, and in order to do this monster cake, we're gonna need to go somewhere else. So here we go. A Parent's Love. So we need to go in somewhere else in order to bake this cake. Actually, you can bake the cake here, but we need to get the ingredients from elsewhere. So the first place where we're gonna need to go to is going to be to the west of the map, to the Hebra region, the Unakai Shrine. So once we get there, Unakai Shrine, we are at the Tarrey village, obviously. This is the shrine at the Tarrey village. So we need to go and get some butter and some sugarcane and something else, a couple more things. I will tell you exactly where, what you need to get. We need to go to the Falcon. Can't remember the rest of the name, but we almost there. Here we go. So Falcon, what is it? Slippery Falcon. So we need to go to the Slippery Falcon, and we need to pick up a couple of things. So we need butter, goat butter. The recipe is here, but we're going to change it slightly. So we need tabantha wheat, goat butter and cane sugar, and then normally you will add acorns to these to make a nut cake, but we're not going to add acorns. We're going to add monster essence, so in order to change it and to make the recipe right. So let's get 1 goat milk, 1 goat butter. So you just need to buy 1, you don't need to buy more than that. If you want, you can buy more, just in case if you make a mistake, then at least you've got a spare one, you won't have to come back here. So we get the tabantha wheat, and then we get the cane sugar. Once we do this, we're going to need to go somewhere else, and this is where you're going to unlock something really cool. So we need to go over to the top of the map, top east, so northeast, and there's like a little, in a deeper color, Unakai Shrine. Is like in the middle of a lake. It's like I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it was like the eye of something. and you need to wait for night. So if you want, make a fire, and then, because this can only be done at night, so if you've got some wood and if you've got some flint, or if you haven't got any flint, just fire arrows or a weapon that has fire, like a fire blade or something like that, in order to light the fire, so you can make a fire, so you can skip to night time. So see, I haven't got any flint left, so I'm just going to hold some wood and get a fire weapon. I can't remember what I used here. Oh no, a fire arrow actually, and then just shoot the wood and you will make a fire. And then you can skip to nighttime. Once nighttime arrives, we're gonna jump off the top here, and we're gonna go down to the front of the shrine. I was looking for the best place to jump off, but I think the best place is right at the front of the shrine, right here, because the little house that we're going to, or the little shop, is right down there. And this is a new guy. I've unlocked it just now. I wasn't aware that this guy existed, and he uses a different currency, so be prepared for a different thing other than rupees. So he tells you that he's opening a new shop, and that he's looking for monster parts or monster bits, so anything that the monsters drop. So if you've got loads of monster bits, you'll be able to buy quite a bit of stuff in here. But we're just looking for monster essence, so we're gonna just buy that from him, and that I think costs 19 mon. You can just swap a couple of your monster bits. If you haven't got any, then you're gonna have to come back here with some monster bits in order to but most likely you'll have a few bits that will be worth 19 mon, which is the currency here. But you know, funny enough, I sold almost all my monster bits, or I exchanged them to make my weapons better, and I had some, so I had enough, but yeah, if you haven't got any, then you know you're gonna need to get some. So he's disappeared now. It's still nighttime. I was checking, it is still nighttime, but he's gone, and we need to go somewhere else now, near the Rito village. That's where his shop gonna be, but you needed to come here first in order to unlock it. So we're going to the shrine Daga Kik, and we're going to see behind the shrine. There's gonna be, his shop is gonna be right here. So we can get our monster essence and you know, basically get this mission completed. So monster shop is now open. The fag and bone. So we need mon now. So I ask, what is mon? Mon is a currency invented to destabilize the market and fight the establishment. Just kidding. There's no establishment in Hyrule. I just love monsters so much. Bring me monster parts in exchange for mon. And there's going to be a whole new video about this, and about how to get something really special on my next video. It's going to be a really cool video, so I hope you tune up for that one. So you know, basically it tells you, you know, what you want to exchange for mon, and now it goes on for a very long time. Me selling little bits and bobs, thinking that this was going to cost quite a bit of money, the monster essence, but it actually doesn't cost that much. It costs only 19, and you can, you know, use some moblin guts, and that will be enough to get, or tooth or something like that. You'll be enough to buy the monster essence. So once you've changed everything, and once you got enough mon, it's time to buy the monster. It's not essence, extract, monster extract. So it costs 9 only. So we could have, you know, I got 500 and something. We could have, I could have bought it already. So once you buy that, I bought a couple just for good measure. Then we're gonna need to go back to Tarrey Town in order to in order to complete this mission. So go to the Tarrey Shrine and then jump off exactly the same way, and we're gonna go and cook this, and we're gonna go and give it to the little girl, and hopefully she'll be cured, and we will finish Appearance's love, which is a really cool side mission. I guess you have to go into so many places. And I was gliding down to the right, there's another shop, so I might visit that next time instead of having to come all the way to the Zora domain. If I'm here, I might as well just visit this one. There's got to be other shops spread around, but I'm not aware of them. So let's get our ingredients ready, and let's cook this stuff. So tabantha wheat, we're gonna hold that, cane sugar, goat butter, and the monster extract. And now we're gonna throw it in the pan, and we're gonna get a monster cake. So once we got the monster cake, it's time to give it to the little girl. So we need to go into the house and give it to the girl. Don't give it to the guy because he's not going to do anything. Just give it to the girl. And I did try to give it to Aggie, but no, you need to give it to Ruli. And she will thank you for it. She will give it to her daughter. And let's see what happens when she gives it to her daughter. We should change into a monster? I hope not. I hope I'm doing the right thing. But yeah, so she'll give it to her, and then you appear outside. And looks like the little girl is fine. Look, she's running around outside the bed now. So I guess this is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did like this video, if this video helped you, please give us a like, and please consider subscribing so I can continue releasing more content like this. Also, click the bell icon so you can get notified every time I release a new video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.